Hey guys, welcome back to Tank Garage. My name is Frank and I'll be the man behind the camera. In today's video guys, we are going to be taking care of the E36. Like you guys saw in the intro and the title and the thumbnail and probably every single thing about this video, we are going to be finally, hopefully fixing the E36 so that there is no more overheating issues. Before the video starts, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. Alrighty guys, let's get right to work because I have a lot of parts to change today. So everything is sitting here on the floor, guys. What I have here is the fan clutch. So let me open this up for you. So one of the possible problems with the overheating would be the fan clutch. It is possible that the fan clutch isn't turning the actual fan blade, which I have right over there. That could be one of the issues, so I went ahead and got that. Another very common issues with E36s from that generation and probably E46s is the expansion tank. So I went ahead and got myself a brand new expansion tank as well, which we will be replacing, maybe not in today's video, but we will be replacing it. Let's just open this one. Also, another common issue, well, this is not a common issue, but it is something to do once you're in the area. So we have the water pump right here. So since we're doing the fan clutch, it would be just as smart to do the water pump, which is right behind it. And then right over here, we have our last culprit, except if there is a leak, which would be the thermostat. So I have a brand new aluminum thermostat housing and a thermostat right here with all the seals and everything necessary. So I think what we're gonna be doing today, guys, is first of all, drain all of the coolant. Once we have all of the coolant drained out of the E36, I think what I'm going to start to do is remove all of the top parts. So it would be expansion tank, it would be all the radiator hoses that are connected to the expansion tank, the sensors and everything. So let's just pop the hood right here. And I will show you guys the plan for today. So I do not plan on doing everything today, guys. So water pump I'm probably not going to be doing today, just as far as time wise. I do have some other things planned, so I'm going to try to keep this under 4 hours. So what we're going to do the fan clutch, which is going to be one of the most accessible parts. Probably going to do the expansion tank, but I did see right here that the expansion tank is holding onto which is probably the radiator mount by a zip tie. So that could be an issue because it does look, I mean, it looks solid. Maybe if I cut this out, it should be good, but we will see. I do not see any leakage at the bottom over there. And then we're going to have the fan clutch, which, let's see if you guys can see it down there, which is that part. See if my camera can focus right there. So that little part right here, it goes directly into the fan blade, and that would be it. So today we're taking all of this plastic out. I'm going to be taking the fan blade out, and then in a future video I'm going to be checking all of the hoses, make sure that there is no coolant leak and things like that. We see right here we have the thermostat, which is already aluminum. So we're gonna have access to the thermostat once we remove all of these things right here. And then once we're there, then it's pretty much easy to get the fan blade and the fan out of there. And then we'll be in business, guys. So I'll throw you guys onto the tripod and we'll see each other once my gloves are on. Alrighty guys, so I'm sorry if the filming quality isn't to par like last summer. I'm alone filming today. So it is a little bit harder. So what you want to start by doing would be the Phillips head, and then you're going to have 4 screws over here that tighten down the top part of the air duct. So you just want to go ahead and untie these, keep this to the side. Very important, there's going to be a lot of nuts and bolts that we're going to be removing today, so you want to make sure that they're all, you know, they all go back to where they're supposed to. So there's another thing that we also need to do to the E36, guys, which would be the oil change, oil filter change. So I'm probably gonna address that. I'm not sure if I'm doing it next week or the week after, depending on when you guys see this video. So once those 4 are out, you could literally just pull this out. So as you guys can see, it's the air duct from the grill all the way to the back over here, which goes just, well, I'm not gonna put it back just to show you guys, but it goes right here. So we'll put that to the side. And then, so once you're over here, you're gonna have a little bit, oh, could this be, ooh. Could I have found another issue? This does look a little loose over here, so I'll see if I can tighten this, the fan blade for the, this would be the radiator's fan blade down. So next up, once you're here, guys, I think the easiest thing that we're gonna be able to remove is probably gonna be, I think, these little clips right here. Either these two clips, guys. I'm gonna just take some time off camera to see, but I believe the expansion tank, the easiest way to get to it would be to undo this part right here that holds down the expansion tank, and then it should be free to come out from the side over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We'll remove this little pin right here, and I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. Alrighty guys, so one thing that you will need as well, I did buy this toolkit off of Amazon. So it's a 32mm wrench to go ahead and reverse thread the fan clutch, because the fan clutch is reverse threaded in to the water pump. So you have to loosen it, you have to turn to the right. And then you'll need either one of these tool or a pry bar. I recommend you guys just get the kit. This costed me like $12 off of Amazon, so it's really not the end of the world. These two little holes, they go directly onto the bolts of the water pump. So there is 4 bolts on the water pump, which would be over here and a little bit lower. You go ahead and use this tool right here. There's 2 little holes right onto the water pump, just like that. And then you want to go ahead and use your wrench, and so turn to the right to loosen, because it is reverse thread. So what I'm going to be doing though now is enable, in order for me to have better access at the bottom, I'm going to remove the air box here. So super simple, you're going to have 2 nuts over here, which I believe are 10 mils, and then you're going to have to unplug the air duct from the bottom over here. And in the back over here, it's super simple. It's just 2 side clips that you remove to take the back side of the air intake out. So we'll get the gloves on and we'll get to doing that. So handy dandy 10 mil. Oops, this is the smallest one. It's tightening. What's that? So you guys will see there's 2 little nuts over here on the side, which is connected right over here, and then you could just loosen them by hand after. You just have to get it on there, and then once it's on there, it's pretty easy. Don't lose your 10 mils, guys. Again, something that I don't wish to anybody working on cars. So 1 10 mil out. I'll just reposition the camera so you guys can see me a little better. Just a little further here. And same thing for the other 10 mil. Right on there. This is actually my first time fixing a car in the street. Kind of interesting, honestly, guys. It's once in a lifetime experience. Okay, so the second 10 mil is off. We'll keep those to the side right here. So then you could pop off this little assembly to the side. You have to remove this with clips, which I'm going to use a screwdriver because those clips are pretty tight on there. So a little flathead screwdriver, guys. Just get it in the back over here and push them out just like that. And just like that. So now this part should be free flowing. So what you want to do first, you want to go and disconnect the air duct at the front end over here. So I'm just gonna pop that off. There we go. And then pop this little bad boy off over here. And oh, this one didn't come off actually. Let me just, there we go. Once those two is off, your full air box should be out. All right, beautiful. So now it's gonna be a little bit of a trickier part, guys. Don't wanna lose this. So you wanna go ahead and use the tools that came in the kit. One of them, you're gonna have to go off from the side over here and put it directly onto the two, oh, I had it the wrong way around. Directly onto both of the nuts over here. Let me do one thing at a time. I'm not sure if I'm using it the wrong way or it's... Okay, so I definitely have to use this side. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll have to use only one of them, because the other side, I feel like this tool, Amazon tools, right guys, so it's not properly, the distance in between both of them are a little off. So I could get it into one, but once I get it into the other one, it's just not proper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it onto the top over here. I'll make sure that it's well pressed in, just like that. You grab your 32 mil and pray to God you don't strip anything. So we'll hold this in just like that, and we will spin. Okay, I think I got it loose. Let's see. Let's get this back on there. Just like that. Yeah, I definitely got it loose because now it's not the same position. Just like that. I'm gonna go up here and flip it. There we go. I think that did the job. We'll see if it's loose now. Yeah, it is loose. All right, we did it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and completely keep loosening it now with the wrench. Because I don't know if I'll have access with my hand. No, I'll need the wrench 100%. That's pretty much the only annoying part, guys, is getting this out. Once you have this out, it's going to be a little bit easier to work on the rest, because that does take a lot of space. It's nearly out. So you just want to hold down the fan, guys, because the fan does like to free flow spin around. I guess it is a longer thread, so it's over here so it doesn't fall down. And I'll try to go ahead and, no, even by hand now, it doesn't really unthread, so we'll keep spinning it. I can see the threads, so I'm definitely getting it out. What I will do, guys, is just pause the recording, just because this might take me a couple of minutes, and I'll see you guys right after. Alright guys, so I have the fan out. What I'm going to do though, because I believe that I will need the space off to the side over here, so I will remove this coolant line right here that goes from the top of the radiator. So a flathead screwdriver, pretty simple. I just have to find my flathead now. I have a bunch of them over here. What does it look like? Kind of looks like this one right here. On there tight. So just be careful, guys. If you did drive the car, this might blow up in your face. I did not drive the car in a couple of days, so this should be fine. Oops, that's the wrong hose. And I can tell you guys there's definitely coolant that's going to be pouring out. I'm going to time that back properly though. Okay, so it is this bigger hose in the back right here. It's my fault, guys. So there's definitely some coolant that's going to be pouring out over here. It should be loose now. There we go. Okay. Now that the hose is loose, I should probably drain the coolant from the bottom. But honestly, I'm kind of there now, so might as well just pop that hose off and let that coolant pour out. Make sure that it doesn't go onto anything electrical. And that's it. A beautiful green BMW coolant. Have a little bit of coolant on the side right here, which is not the end of the world. I should have probably drained it from the bottom. But that should do the trick. Okay, so let's take the top hose off from the alternator now. The alternator from the thermostat, sorry. Should be loose now. A little more. Perfect. Now it's loose, so let's pull the other side out. Ooh, this side is crusty. This side is crusty. Huh. Could I have had a clogged thermostat causing the issue here? Let's see. Interesting. I did just loose one of the... Oh, where did the hose clamp fall? Oh, there it is. I will need you again, sir. Okay. So, one hose clamp saved. Perfect. I do now have a lot more space to work with, so I'm just gonna pause the recording, make sure I clean everything up, and I'll see you guys right after. All right, so what I've decided to do now, guys, to get me a little bit more space, because the fan is basically stuck in between the water pump because of the little, well, pretty much the thread from the water pump that comes out. So I'm gonna take the water pump out. It's 4 10mm bolts. It's very, very easy, guys. You have the fan, the water pump's right behind it, so untime those, and I'll try to do that right now. I have already started with the lower one. What I think I'll do is I'll try to lift up the fan right here. Oh, this one should be finger tight. Let's try to take it off. You do have to be careful with your radiator as well, guys, not to push the fan too much against it. So here we go. Don't forget the grommets at the end. These threads look very, very good. So these are the water pump threads, bolts or whatever. Let's take this bottom one out. I think my best bet would be going right under here. Okay, that one's good. Let's lift. This top one is going to be a little bit more challenging. Okay, that one's loose. Let's try and do the top one without damaging anything. There we go. Okay. This should all be finger loose now. So let's put the socket to the side, and we'll take this kind of tight, but I think I can manage it. This is why, guys. I think the bottom one here would be probably good. Need the I think what I'll do is I'll grab this and take him out by hand, but using the ratchet. This one's coming out nicely. Number 2 is nearly out. Okay. Number 2 is out. They should be the same length. Yeah, they are all the same length, so I can't mix match them. I don't want to take this top one out too much because then I won't be able to get my tool out. All of this is going to be easier, guys, once I have the fan out, because the fan is pretty much what is like in the way, where I can't really get to the this one. I'm going to need to crack a little more. Okay, there we go. Let's take this. Take this. Should be finger loose now. No, my 10 mil is stuck. Come out, 10 mil. Okay. I nearly did an oopsie and lose a 10 mil again, guys. Okay, let's take this out. Wow, this one is really on there, eh? I mean, I turn it with the socket, but I think what I'll do is I'll risk losing my 10 mil and grab the 10 mil, put it in there by hand and spin around. Not even. Oh. Ratchet it is. I'll ratchet it all the whole way out, I guess. Should be free spinning now. Please tell me this one is not seized up. Uh-oh. I don't know, guys. I got a feeling this one doesn't want to come out. Either that or... No, it's just that I guess the threads are just a little hard. Because it's spinning. Yeah, it's spinning. I can see it spin. I guess this one is just longer. Okay, I got it off. Oh no, the 10 mil. Thank God this doesn't have a floor pan, or else that was a 10 mil bound to drain. Okay, so water pump is out, guys. I'll just go ahead and remove it, and I'll see you guys right after. Got the fan and the fan clutch out. Just looking at this, it might be the fan clutch the problem. This thing looks very old. It sounds crusty when I turn it. It sounds very crusty. So we have this little bad boy out. We have the belt, which I have to remember how this came off. The pulley's out as well. So this was the water pump pulley, guys. Sorry, so I wasn't taking out the bolts of the water pump. I was taking out the bolts of the water pump pulley. So now that we have all of that out, we should have access to pretty much everything from here. So water pump is right here. Thermostat, I have good access to it. It's going, guys. It's going. It's definitely going. Is it going good? I mean, it came out, nothing looks stripped, so that's that. So now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap out the new fan and the new fan clutch. I'll put them all together. And after that, I guess we can attack maybe thermostat. I feel like once the thermostat is out, should be a little bit easier to get to the water pump because you won't have anything on top of it. So let's get to doing that. Alrighty guys, so I have the fan clutch out. Just look how grimy this is. I have an awful feeling that this was my issue. I feel like the grease inside of the fan clutch, the seal broke or something like that. I mean, this might be the issue because I still had coolant in the reservoir. So, I don't know. Oh yeah. Listen to that. It's just not even spinning. Well, now it is. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty weird. So what we're gonna do is we remove these. These are hex bolts that bolt directly onto the fan. So what we're gonna do is grab the new fan. We'll grab the new fan clutch as well. I'll take the gloves off just because, well, all those parts are clean. And once that is done, we'll put everything together. So we'll have that part done, and then we can attack everything else under the engine bay. All right guys, so I got the brand new assembly all together. I had to reuse the old bolts because the new bolts didn't come in the kit, but they were fine. The threads were fine. I just have to clean the head as good as I could with what I have. So brand new fan clutch. When you do install it, guys, I was looking at videos online because this is the first time that I work on BMWs. Just be careful because there is two sides. So there is a side where it retrofits at the bottom, and there's a side where it protrudes out. You want to make sure that the side that it goes in is the side where the face of the clutch is, and then the bolt, well, this part goes directly to the back of the engine, right? So make sure that this part right here comes out and doesn't go inwards, because there's one side that, I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but there's one side that it comes out more. Just make sure it comes out on the bigger side. So I'll go ahead now this is done, we'll go ahead and remove the thermostat, check out the thermostat housing and all of that, and then we'll go to the water pump. And how long have I been doing this for? It's already been 2 hours, guys, so let's keep going. All right guys, so next up we have access to the thermostat right over here. You're gonna have a hose clamp right here that you need to remove. It's gonna be a little bit hard to get to because I'm kind of at an angle here. I'll try and... Okay, there we go. I'll have to remember to put this back before the expansion tank. Is the hose loose? No, not yet. Okay, should be loose now. There we go. So now more coolant should be flowing. Oh, there we go. A little bit. Oh my god, this thing is squirting everywhere. Okay, nearly out. Woohoo! Coolant! Oh, I'm not emptying it at the right place. I really should have drained the coolant. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It is coolant. Okay, so let's just have this. That's pretty much all of the coolant. And I can tell you guys one thing, there was coolant. There definitely was coolant. Okay. So it wasn't a coolant issue. Well, the coolant draining issue. Definitely wasn't that. So once that little hose is off, now I have more coolant on the floor. We'll have access to, so there is one bolt. Well, actually what I'll do, guys, I'm gonna go grab the new one. And we'll see. So there should be 4 bolts from what I see here. There should be 4 bolts. Let's see if you guys can see this properly. So 4 bolts. The thermostat should be sitting like this into the engine. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 at the bottom. should have brought a shovel. I'm actually gonna go get a shovel real quick, guys, just to shovel that out of the way. The coolant under the car. Okay, guys, so the very first bolt, which is right here, is a 13 mil. So, whew, I might need a bigger wrench than that. Let me just, guys, actually, let me make sure that these are not cross-threaded on. Just, I'm gonna make sure of that before I do anything. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so first one, top right over here. I just went and grabbed another wrench. Is a 13. I just cut myself all over the place. Oh, great, yeah, I cut myself. No shot, I forgot my gloves. This would have prevented a small issue. So first one, top right, is a 13 mil, guys, like you see over here. It would all be easier if I didn't have the radiator in the way, but it is accessible. I could still figure it out. So now what I'll do is just get this part out. Okay. So this one's a 13 millimeter. From what I've seen, I will still need to use this. Actually, what I'll do, I think, is I'll swap the big one for the small one, which I'll be able to get in there a little bit easier. Should be able to take it out by hand now. Oh. Okay, these should be very long if I remember well. Oh yeah, these are long boys, holy. Okay, I think I'll do it with wait, is this? No, this is tightening. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? Okay. We'll get there. Okay, let's see if I could do it with just a socket now. This is giving me S60R vibes, guys. Working in the engine bay like that in my driveway. Well, pretty much in the street. Alright, let's finish unthreading this. Alrighty. So 13 mil does look dirty, but nothing out of the ordinary. And then I believe the other ones are all 10 mils. So you're gonna have another 10 mil at the top right here, which we'll try to crack. Okay, there we go. I will need a longer 10 mil extension here. Ten mil, 10 mil, 10 mil. So number 2 is loose. These are not easy bolts to get to. Not to lie to you guys. These are actually pretty complex. Let's see if I can unthread that with my hand. Probably can. Yeah, I think I can. It's just my positioning here is a little weird with the arm. It would have to be like this pretty much, but I can't see. Sorry guys, you're getting a beautiful view of my elbow. I mean, whatever works, right? I think it's out. No, it's not out. So this is where I guess we get closer, guys, right? We're getting friendly. Wherever you guys live around the world, if you guys own one of these. Oh, I got it out. Okay, so this was top right, top left. And then the two other bolts I just have to find under here because I do not have a visual. Let's see. One right here and one right here. Looks like a 10 mil from what I can feel. Not a 10 mil, it's a 13. Oh, 10 mil's right here. Okay, so next one should be right about here. Let's see. Okay, oh wow, this one was easier. Way easier, guys. Okay, let's keep this to the side right here. The thermostat is coming out, boys. So yeah, like I was saying, this is where we get closer, guys. This is where I guess we spend 40 minutes probably, or 50. I think this is gonna be close to an hour video, guys. I might make this two-part, honestly, but we'll see. So where you guys live around the world, I wonder where my BMW viewers are from, because this is mostly a Volvo channel, but I guess we got into this whole ordeal with the E36 where I decided to, I don't know, revive a, maybe, I don't know if it's too far gone, but I think we can revive this car, guys. We could bring it back to its glorious days. This is a rare car. I mean, it is definitely, this is a long bolt, holy. It is a rare car, Avis Blau, 4-door, M52, manual, ZF5 speed. I like this car, I'm not gonna lie, guys. There is some work to do to it, but this is probably one of the longest bolts I've ever unthreaded in my life. My legs are starting to cramp up from being bent over like this. Did I drop the soap? Is this considered dropping the soap? Bruh. Can you come out, please? There we go. Got it. Alright, let's compare this one to this one. They are identical. Okay, one more, guys, and the water pump is out. The thermostat is out. The water pump's gonna be a whole another fun story. So the last one is right here. Great. There we go. That was the last one, boys. I think this might be the light at the end of the tunnel for the thermostat, at least. I'm gonna have to be careful so this doesn't fly off on me. I don't want the thermostat to okay, alright. Huh? Huh? Hold on. Did I just make a mistake? Bruh, what? Oh. It's actually smart. I don't know if this is factory, but there's a nut that tighten another nut. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Alright, so technically should be able to, oh wow. Is this stuck on there? Uh-oh. Do we have a problem here? I can't see too well. Well, it's 4 bolts, right? So this one's out, this one is out. And then we took this little thing right here. It's kind of in my way. Can I take just this part off? I don't think I can. just this little fan shroud part. It does look still bolted on, guys. It is not, I mean, it is not moving. Shoo! Okay. I did not plan this. I did not plan this. We're on 9 minutes just with this part. Okay, so this part right here. Oh, does it go down? Do I have to pull it down? No? Hold on. Did I miss a bolt? Let me see. This little part right here. So it's a bolt that goes, well, actually you have to do the bottom part first. And it goes in just like that over here. It kind of holds the thermostat to the engine. And from the videos that I've seen, I just have to, there we go. Just have to give it a good yank. Give it a good yank. This is definitely used up. This seal right here. The housing looks good. I'm still gonna replace the housing, guys, just because, like they say, while you're there. Okay, so the thermostat looks brand new. And I have to remember, so the head goes like this, and okay, you kind of have to pry on it, I guess, to remove the thermostat. Yes, just pop it off. There we go. So it was sealed properly. The spring inside does look a little old. I mean, still has some. It still has some good, resistance to it. So I don't know if that was the issue, but we're still changing it, guys. So there was definitely some make a seal on there. So brand new thermostat is right here. Just have to make sure to have this around it as I tighten it. So we'll put the housing right over here. This is how it went inside. Right, just like that. So the seal goes right around here. Well, actually, I'll put the seal in first. I'll put the seal just around the area here. Let's see if I can get a better grip. Kind of have to squeeze it in. Okay. Okay. So that's in. What I'll do is I'll just start by putting the thermostat in while the seal is there, so it won't hold. Okay. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to bolt it with the thermostat like that. All right, let's just make sure that the seal doesn't fall. I'll put one of the 10 mils. I think what I'll do is I'll put, no, because the top is off. So I'll put this one in first, which was a long head 10 mil. So this was the top right. So it was this one right here. Yep, okay, perfect. So I don't want to lose this. And I also don't want to lose the thermostat. Let's put this right here. Okay, let's get her back in. Don't fall, thermostat, don't fall, no! Okay. Okay, put this to the side, don't drop the new thermostat. Okay. So, how am I going to... Was the seal on the inside? No, I think the seal was on the outside. Let me go just check the old thermostat. Because that doesn't make, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the old seal was on the outside of it. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense, guys. So I'll drop the seal to the side right here. New thermostat supposed to sit in flush. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. Let's make sure this is straight. Now we'll do this, put the seal around the top of the thermostat, and now I can seat this. Okay, make sure this is well on, and now we'll take this just like that right here. What I'll do, I think, actually is I'll just thread this inside, and just so I could find the, here's the hole. Right around here. Ooh, the seal's coming off. Oh no! I'm good, guys. I found it. What I'll do first is I'll try to find where the hole for the bolt is, because I can't. I'm going pretty much blind here. So this one. Oh, it's further. Should be over here. Yeah, okay, it's over here. Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. My legs are shaking. Oh, we'll get it. It's just a little hard to work at with the place, with the space, I should say. Okay, so this goes in right here. Should be right around. Should be right around this area. Okay, I have to think of where? No. Where did it fall? I didn't see it fall, guys. Oh no, this could be bad. Where did the nut fall? Oh no. No. Please, no. Where did it fall? Where did it fall? Where did it fall? I didn't see it fall. No. Okay, guys, I have to find this. Shit, the nut. Okay, I'll try to find the nut. I'll see you guys in a couple. I don't know how long. Okay, guys, so my camera actually ran out of battery, but I'll show you guys where I'm at right now. So the thermostat housing, as well as the actual thermostat, is all bolted back in. I just have to tighten down all of the bolts here. Water pump. Ah, great. Well, I think what I'm gonna be doing, guys, is I don't want to get back in there. No. I forgot while the thermostat and the thermostat housing was out to do the water pump, which is just right underneath there. There's full bowl, 4 bolts, and you get to it. Should I do it? Should I just take everything out? Or should I try to do it without taking everything out? I mean, it doesn't look that complex. If you guys can see, I'll take it out of the bag here. It doesn't look really complex. I mean, it would be a good thing to do it. Let's admit it. Let's be honest with each other here, guys. Four bolts, eh? Alright, let's do the water pump, boys, I guess. Actually, I think what we'll do, I don't know. I think I'll do a 2-part video on this, guys. So I'm gonna end the video here. So we've done thermostat, fan clutch, and the fan, because this is probably already like a 30-40 minute video minimum. So I'll end the video here, guys. I will restart to record again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any uploads from Tank Garage. See ya, boys.